Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast on another chilly day, but the sun is shining, and that's all that matters to me. And because I can always bundle up if I have to go out. So I hope you're all doing well, and I thank you for joining me today. I have an unboxing for you, and there are several of them in here. This is from a budget-friendly company that I know a lot of people have seen, but this is my first time buying from them, so I just wanted to check them out. I'm trying to just buy, a sample from several of the budget-friendly companies just to compare. So I got this yesterday. I think it was delivered like at 11 o'clock or something like that. I don't know, it was really late. I think could be confused with another order I got. But so it came in this package, and I'll tell you in a minute who it's from. Like I said, it's a budget-friendly company, and I'm going to open it on this side because the other side has my address on it. Not that anybody's going to come and kidnap me or anything, but you know what I'm talking about. So I thank you all for dropping by. I hope you'll like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. And join me for additional videos. So this is from... Alright, so there's the package. Alright, so I've got 5 of them. So to continue, I got these from diamondartgift, and it's funny, I went into the site and they didn't, they asked for your email and password and all that jazz, and they didn't recognize me even though I ordered from them, so I had to create an account. But I just wanted to bring up the information so I could share it with you. There was a deal, buy 4, get 1 free, so I did that. And so that's why I have 5 in front of me. I ordered this, it didn't take that long to get, on January 30th, and today is the 10th, so that's not too bad. Didn't take too long. But as you saw, it came in that mailing package. So thankfully, because my front porch step is, icy and wet sometimes, so it was nice and secure and safe and dry. So let's see, what shall I start with here? This is a cute little giraffe. It's a partial drill. It's a 30 by 30. I like partials, even though I have several of them, and I haven't worked on any of them lately. Of course, I haven't had much time to work on anything. I pulled out my Cheryl Baker canvas today, which I'm going to work on a little bit. And that's a big one. But this one's a little one. But I like giraffes. I think they're an amazing animal. So I love the big eyes with the bee. I thought it was so cute. Let me put that in frame there. And pull you out just a little bit. And I think he's cute. He only has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors. And there's the normal boat that you get if you're a beginner. You can use this until you feel like upgrading. And let me show you the special drills here. If I can get them open. There we go. Yeah, I like all these little special sparkly drills. All right. We have a bunch of marquees here. There's some rhinestones, just plain old silver ones. There's some gold ones. Well, I don't know if they're really gold. They're kind of amberish. Hopefully it doesn't look like there's much static in there, thankfully. That's a darker amber, I guess. Excuse me. And there's some green. Pink. There's some gold. And that's a I'm sure that's a 310. And there's some marquees. Maybe I'll do this before I get back to my Cheryl Baker. Sorry about the bumping. But yeah, that's such a cute little guy or girl. You know, if you watch me, you know that I prefer to say girl, actually, because, you know, just because I am one. So, what do you think about her? I think she's adorable. Little big eyes. The glare from the sun, but that's better than the light, the fluorescent light in front of me that I don't even have on. Let me fix this. Are you working on any specials? I'm not really good at this. I never have been, but that's okay. That's not too bad. Excuse me. Oops. My hands aren't working, obviously. And pretty flowers down there. This should not take long at all. Okay. I had to stop and get something to drink. I hope I'm not getting a cold. I had to stand at the store where I work. The registers are right in front of the door, of course. Well, I say of course because every store isn't like that when I stop and think about it. But register 8, where I was standing the other day, it was like bitter, bitter cold every time the door opened up. And I had to stop and go get my coat. And because it was just freezing. So I hope I haven't caught a chill from there. And I know a lot of you, and I'm not saying anything against anybody, but a lot of you get the flu shot and stuff like that, and a COVID shot, but I had to take the flu shot for years because I was a nurse, and I always found it ridiculous to get a flu shot every year because the flu shot that you get that year is from the strain. The vaccine is made from the previous year's strain, which they never know every year, you know, what strain's going to come out. So to me, it was basically useless to get it, but I had to get it because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to nurse. So anyway, since I haven't been nursing, since I'm retired, I don't get the flu shot or the pneumonia shot. So, because my lungs have been always very healthy. I stopped smoking when I was 25 years old, so that's a long time ago. And I just refuse to get any more shots that I don't need and put all that stuff into my body. But anyway, I digress. So if I cough, I apologize. I do have allergies, and consequently, I take medicine for high blood pressure that causes me to cough too. So it's like a double whammy, but anyway, like I said, I digress. On with the show. This is called Sunset Window Beach. It's a 40 by 30. It's a full round. These are all rounds, except for the special, of course. This was only $4.88. I didn't tell you what the other one was. The giraffe was $4.99. And like I said, this is a 40 by 30. It has 24 colors. They're all capital letters, which look good. And there's the drill field. I didn't show you. I mean, we looked at the giraffe, but that's just a special drill. So this looks pretty good. There is a little bit of line blocking here and there. There's some color blocking there. But since I've been using my 7-placer, I don't mind color blocking so much. But that looks pretty cool. And if you've been watching me, you know I love the beach. So I thought this was nice. It looks better far away. The budget friendlies usually do. Because it looks kind of murky all in there. But yeah, it's a nice shot from the distance. And it has, there it is. Of course, it has a regular toolkit. I really need to find some place I can donate those things. And It's already bagged up, which I like, because then I don't have to, because my storage containers, I have 2 of them that I got from Amazon. And the craft mates, they're being used up. So they already have a kit. They've already kitted up with other ones, another canvas. So I just work this out of the baggies. Those are nice colors. Sorry if I sniffle. But yeah, look at those. I don't know what it is. I've said this before, but I really enjoy oranges and yellows now. They just make me happy, because they remind me of the beach and the sun and all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold for one more moment. Okay, so instead of struggling on video and making all that crackling noise, I opened this up so you wouldn't hear all that. This is just a sewing machine picture. That's all it's called, sewing machine. This is a 30 by 30. It's a full around. And this was my free one. It has 18 colors, but I thought that was cute. A lot of color blocking here, which is fine. I thought it was just because I like to sew once in a while. That looks like a quilt there. Again, I apologize for my coffee. Need to get some cough drops, I guess. So, yeah, I need to take some time to sew a couple things that I've had on my agenda and on my sewing table. But my sister's a big quilter. She has this really expensive embroidery sewing machine, computerized embroidery machine. I've not seen it because she lives in Florida, but she's told me all about it. So let's see, the legends 1 through 9, and alphabetical down to 18. So that should be quick and easy with my 7 placer. Let's see, there's A's and E's mixed up in there. But the drill field looks okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty easy. So that'll be fun. And again, the boat and the wax and the pen. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm sure people realize this, but you can, if you have the right tool, you can take this tip out, and if you're a hard placer like I am and it wears down, if you use this kind of tip, it wears down, and you can replace it. Actually, I've done that before. All right, so this one comes in a train. You can see the colors there. It has a kit number on there. Well, there's 2 bags of 14. I wonder why there's 2 bags of 14. There doesn't look like that many colors. Let's see, that's E. Oh, that's why. Look at that. That's because the 2 bags, there's lots of all those E's there. E's and A's, like I said. So that's why there's 2 bags of E's. Let me just pull them out. It's not like there are a ton of them here. Where the heck? Another rattling of paper. Sorry about that. All right, so here they are. There's the colors. Turn them over so you can really see them. It looks like a 301. There are no DMC codes on these budget friendly, so if you know your numbers, your DMC numbers for every color, you're good. And I don't know how anybody would know all of them, but I know people know some of them. So there they are. They look pretty good. Looks like that looks like a rhinestone. or just a misplaced. Just kind of hitchhiker there, like that one. Alrighty, there's that one. You know, with these budget-friendly ones, I don't know. The canvases, I didn't mention that. The canvases are kind of stiff, which is fine, because they're not, when I do these, I'm not going to put them up on my wall. And if you want it really flat right away, you could iron it. Or you could stick it under something heavy and it'll flatten right out. And give it some time. So, there's the third one. Alright, well, today I'm going to do a little bit longer snack intermission here. Because being at the grocery store is really hazardous to me sometimes. But, I'm sorry. So, this is what I did last night. The other night I found this nice piece of meat. It's a pork. They're ribs anyway, but it's marinated with something or other. I don't know what it is, but I'm cooking it in my crock pot because my daughter's coming over tonight for supper. We're going to have that with sweet potatoes and some veggie. I don't know which one yet. So, my point being, last night I stopped in, after work, I went and picked up a couple sweet potatoes, and I have, because I'm surrounded by the snacks and everything, I noticed that M&ms have 3 new, let me bring it in here, 3 new flavors, and they're not all appealing to me, but I wanted to pick them up to show you guys, and I am going to try one of each. And I meant to bring a dish up to put them in, but let me see what I can find. Okay, so I went and got this little plate. This was from my daughter. Actually, it's my daughter's. Anyway, I digress again. All right, so this is called lemon meringue pie. I love lemon stuff, but it should be interesting. So I'm gonna try one. We'll see what it tastes like. And put one on the plate. Oh, look at their different colors. Huh. All right. Let's try one of these. These are not, they're not peanuts. And actually on the, everybody's familiar with M&Ms. It says, vote for your fave. Scan your phone and vote for your favorite. So I'm going to try this. That's pretty good. And I can't even show you what's inside. It's like a lemon meringue filling, actually. It says it's white chocolate. Sugar crisp rice, or crisp rice. Okay. This is pretty good, actually. What else? Corn syrup, of course. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. I like that. Alright, so I'll put those over there. Now, this combination really is not appealing to me at all. Peanut butter with cinnamon. But, I might be surprised. So, let me try this. And put those aside there. I'm just... look how big they are. And these are not peanut ones either. Because I don't do peanut ones. It's just peanut butter. Alright, let me see. That's a different taste. Milk chocolate, of course. Trying to see how much, see if I can see the cinnamon. Sorry, I know that's blurry. To me, there's not much of a cinnamon taste, which is good. More peanut buttery taste. That's okay. All right, so the last one, this is the one I was more interested in because I love cherry flavored stuff. Cherry chocolate cupcakes. The cherry color one. Any more? These are pretty big, you know. They're bigger than regular. These are bigger. Can't talk. Bigger than regular M&Ms. So let's see what this tastes like. These are really good. Yep, these are really good. I would definitely buy them again. That would get my vote, but I like the lemon meringue pie too. Yeah, I like those two the best. I've got one more. I love caramel. I am a caramel person. I call it caramel. I know a lot of people call it caramel, which is really how it should be pronounced, but you know, it depends on where you grow up. So these are yummy. This is just a chocolate heart with caramel inside. It's like, oh, I am so in love with caramel. And I just wanted to show you this. These are like $1.50 a piece at the store. 2 for $30 it said. So just all bunch of sugar. It's an American classic, it says. Best used by June 25. Okay, 26 probably. Or June 26th. It doesn't say the year. Is it July? It doesn't matter. It'll get eaten before then. But yeah, I just wanted to show you these. And give them a try if you want, obviously. But yeah, they're pretty yummy. So I'm going to set these aside. And I've got a couple more paintings to show you. So I'll be right back. Hope you're still with me. Okie doke. So this one is a kitchen scene. It's a 30 by 30 full round. And it has 22 colors. Wow, look at all that red. Didn't think about that. I'm not a red person, but... And again, it looks better from a distance. And 22 colors. 1 through 8, 1 through 9. And the rest are capital letters. Lots of color blocking. I don't know what is wrong with me that I don't think about that when I order things. But it's all right. Like I mentioned, it won't take me long. So just have to find the time. But yeah, it's pretty. They're pretty stiff. The covering is very thin also. I wonder if they're really a true 30 by 30. This is a 30 by 30. See if I can find my measuring tape here. I'm glad you all can't see my desk because it's just such a disaster. I don't know how people, you know, stay so organized, and it's wonderful if you can. All right, so let's see, the canvas, the whole canvas itself is, this is inches. Let me turn it over. Put it on one. And it's just about 30. So it's probably 25 and 25. That's 30 lengthwise. And the image size is always smaller than what they say. Yep. 28 by, well, 23. It's got all this border here with the legend and everything on it. All right, let's look at the diamonds are in a train again. There's the colors. There's the red. It's not an actual red, actually. It appears. Another red in there. The diamonds look like they don't have much static, so. And it has the regular boat, of course. They put that in all of them. All right, one more, and hopefully you're still with me. The last one is a 40 by 40. Let me just put this aside, along with my other ones. All right. This is, what one is this? We'll see in a second. Oh yeah, this is pretty. It has purple in it. Wow, look at all that background. This has tweezers in it and 2 pads of wax. Oh, and it has another. It has a looks like a 7-placer. Let's see if these are even pokey. They could do some damage. Oh, look at that. It has a squishy, and it has a 4-placer on it. That's kind of an upgrade there. Oh, look at that. I think that's a 10-placer. It doesn't say on it. Sorry. It's a real pain when it gets blurry, I know. No. I need some Vicks cough drops, don't I? Here's the cover for the tweezers. They aren't as sharp as, you know, others, but they would work if that's what you use. And I'll just set these aside. So this one, like I said, this is a 40 by 40. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to pull you out so you can see the whole thing. I think that's pretty. There's a different background symbol there. It's just a check mark, but that's different. And there are 35 colors. I've got the quantity on here, and oh, and the DMC. Look at that on the color list. Let's look at the symbols. It looks like there's a small A and a small E. Just going down the list here. Musical note. There's a 5. Just trying to see what kind of symbols we have here. See if there's anything confusing. No, I think it'll be okay. There's the drill field. There are some guide circles there, it looks like. But it's a round, so it won't make any difference. Well, it looks pretty good. It looks kind of funky there. What symbol is that? I mean, what number is that? I'm looking at this circle with the diamond in it. That looks pretty funny. Huh. Is that a diamond or an A? No, that's a diamond. Triangle, I mean. All right, well, I'll figure that out later. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you stuck around, and if you did, I thank you for doing that. I hope you'll, oops, hold on, my bad, sorry, I forgot to show you the drills. They're all bagged up too. I did see, there looks like there are some ABs in there. Let me just pull them out. Doesn't have anything on the legend that says there's an AB, but did I? If I ordered it with an AB, I could have. Oh, and just so you know, at least here to me, the shipping was only $5.60. So, oh yeah, it was. This isn't. It's an AB diamond painting I ordered, so there should be several ABs in here. There's one. Let's see. I know I saw another one in here. Here's another one. That's pretty. See if there's static in there. It looks like there might be some. Let's see if there's any more in here. Oh, look at those 3 10s. Whoops. There's some more. There's another bag. That's cool. That'll help it to be more sparkly. There's some purples, of course. I don't see any more ABs. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, like 4 ABs. So that'll be fun. Good. Okay. All right, well, let me know what you think. I hope you stuck around, and if you did, thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate that. And I hope you'll come back and check out what I have for you in the future. So hopefully I'll be able to put out a few videos today, and I'm off tomorrow, and I'm actually off Saturday, which is really interesting. So I have 3 days off this week, so I'm going to try to do a few more videos for us. All right, well, I thank you for dropping by. I hope you all will have a great rest of your day and a better day tomorrow. Stay warm. Take care. Bye-bye.